Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez tried to stop the military from recruiting on Twitch, and unfortunately that failed, as we will describe. It was voted down, so the military is back on Twitch, but they swear they're not doing it to recruit. Take a look at this Navy streamer.
Play games, share our stories and our experiences with our entire time in the Navy. We're not here to recruit anybody. We just want to connect with the gaming community and be good representative of the Navy. But we do realize, right? Naturally, when people watch it and they hear all these things, our lives, they might be interested in joining the Navy. And we're happy to point them in the right direction, right? You can go to Navy.com. We've got a link to it on our site, and you can find out everything you need to know about joining the Navy. But for those of you that are under 17, right, just stay in school.
Just stay in school, keep watching us, and literally every 30 minutes, I'll tell you the link to get recruited, and so spend 2 years doing that, and then eventually, join up. Subscribe. You're not buying it? You're not buying it?
Yeah, like, subscribe, go die for your country in a BS cause.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, military recruitment really gets me. Like, I think it is evil. I'm sorry. I am absolutely, they've always had these tactics, whether it's bringing helicopters or tanks to schools and enrolling people in ROTC from a very, very young age, getting them to sign these pledge cards. They'll roll up with straight video games, right? There'll be entire vans with video games on board that you can play that are just simulators. Yeah. So of course they're recruiting on Twitch, and I think it's disgusting. I don't want to go to a movie and see a Navy ad. It's just one of my triggers. It's not okay. They are not giving you honest information. I don't think there's anything wrong with joining the Navy, but these recruitment tactics are wrong, and they're preying on young people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not new. It's new on Twitch, but they literally made a game. America's Army was a game designed to get kids excited about joining the military. And look, I get it. If we're going to have a military and it's not going to have a draft, they're going to do some recruiting, but we get to say where that happens and how predatory it gets to be. And I would say it's basically maxed out on the predatory meter and was before Twitch even existed. So we get to try to fight back against that. Unfortunately, not successfully in this case. But, credit to Jordan Ewell for starting this whole thing off when he got banned from one of their streams for talking about war crimes. And that led to the awesome effort by AOC to try to get it stopped. As the vote was happening, she in fact tweeted, "Imagine trying to explain to your colleagues who are members of Congress what Twitch is with a crying face." Have I mentioned that I love AOC and that she's the best? Yeah, they don't understand. They can never understand. People my age I talk to have no idea what Twitch is or why someone would watch someone play video games. They say to me and then turn back to watching sports. They don't get it. And so it was voted down, unfortunately. She did say there was some good news. A majority of the Dem Party supported her amendment to stop that recruiting. She said that's a really solid start for this being the first time this issue has been brought before Congress. We've made great strides since that Senate Facebook hearing. You might remember what she's talking about. But we've got a lot of room to still improve. And that was a hearing where they had Zuckerberg and others. And I swear to God, there were senators asking for tech advice.
Yes.
I have an issue with my monitor
and
my printer's out of ink.
So how do you reset a password?
Exactly.
My current password is _Z_0. Are you writing this down? Yes.
The password to the nuclear launch codes is currently... No one's watching this, are they? Why is it Lindsey Graham? I don't know, but it is.
Yeah, no,
it is Lindsey Graham. So
it was very much like, "Hey, Mr. Internet Man."
Mr. Internet Man, Joe Internet. And look, I'm glad that she did it. She was incredibly responsive. Supposedly she was already working on this, but it was incredibly responsive to the concerns that were raised almost in real time. And understand, it is having an effect. Several branches of the military, with the exception of the Marines, for some reason, that's interesting, have had esports teams since 2018, and according to military.com, the Army's esports efforts alone generated 3,500 recruiting leads just in 2019. Last week, the Army paused its use of Twitch for recruitment after its channel was criticized for banning viewers who asked about war crimes. That was obviously a temporary ban.
Yay,
but
Jordan.
Also, and someone mentioned this in the chat, earlier this month, Twitch told the Army to stop sharing phony prize giveaways on its channel that promised an Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, only for users to be directed to a recruitment page when they click through.
Wow.
So they join the military, and at the end of the day, they don't even get the controller. So that's obviously incredibly dishonest and manipulative and predatory, and it needs to stop. And so more people need to line up behind AOC on this.
Look, if there are not enough people for all of the naval bases around the world, maybe we should consider like closing some of them down. Maybe they're not necessary. Maybe they're spreading coronavirus in Okinawa right now in Japan. Like, you know, just a thought. Maybe we don't need a giant military footprint around the world. I mean, you know, yeah, there's other things going on. But hey, that's just me talking. I'm probably un-American.
Probably. You don't think that we should have like comparable military deployments in dozens of countries compared to what the actual host countries have? You don't think we shouldn't be everywhere? Weird.
I guess I don't love this country, but I call it into question.
You do. It's becoming more popular these days, like Twitch. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.